Yes.
Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast. Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast.
Greetings and salutations, good people, and welcome to I want to say a different show of As the Crow Flies podcast. We're streaming only on YouTube for this show. This show is going to be kind of vulgar. You want to shoot that back out of your face? Is that in your face?
No, it's a little.
I mean, it's on the camera, so it's hiding your beautiful mug.
Oh, we can't have that.
No, hell no, we can't. The ladies, we won't have the ladies' views.
How about that? Is that
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
And there was a celebrity death to start off.
Quincy Jones?
Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
Um,
I don't think a lot of people know who Quincy Jones is, especially younger people, but those of us who are boomers or around that area.
We're nowhere near boomers. We are we're Gen X.
Are we?
Yeah, we're Gen X.
We're Gen X?
We're nowhere near boomers or our parents and grandparents. Jesus Christ. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'm a little mixed up on the generation terminology, but anybody our age, I think I first found out who Quincy Jones was when Michael Jackson came out with Thriller, and Quincy Jones produced it.
Yes. I think he produced a little bit on the off the wall as well.
Right.
But yeah, he passed away.
Yeah. He was a musician, actually. He started out as a musician.
And he worked with the Rat Pack.
Yeah.
With Dean Martin,
And
Frank
Sinatra.
Francis, yeah.
And
Sammy Davis Jr.
mhm.
You know what I like about Sammy Davis Jr.?
Well,
He's versatile.
he's versatile.
Yeah, he can do it all. He can act, he can dance, he can sing.
Yeah.
I like Sammy Davis. You like Sammy Davis?
Yeah. Well,
I like Sammy. And you know what else about what I like about Sammy Davis? He was Jewish.
He was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else about Sammy Davis? He married a white woman.
Okay. You like that?
Yeah, he buddy hop.
Why do you like that?
Well, we all buddy hop over. But
But why do you like it, Sammy Davis? I don't discriminate.
well, I don't either. And
when it comes,
I'm trying to be politically correct here.
when it comes
Because
to
this show here is going to get vulgar, and you see the shirt, people. I love the sluts. Hey, listen, we're going to talk heavy about some sluts.
okay,
We're going to get deep into territory. You like sluts just as much as I like sluts, just as much as he likes sluts. And everybody loves us, and we love you too.
oh my God,
Oh, yeah, it's going to go deep. And if you can't take it, watch.
yeah,
I'm telling you right now, turn the channel. Do not subscribe, but I need your subscriptions, just not today.
Well, you
But listen, we're going to talk about sluts and slut heaven and how sluts have been running the world since the beginning of time.
what about what about what's the name?
Who?
The dude who died. What's his name?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones. What about Quincy Jones, man?
We said rest in peace.
Okay. To his friends and family.
Yeah, we said rest in peace to the friends and family.
Condolences. I just was wondering if the audience knew who he was. He was
Well,
younger than 40. He's a great musician who turned producer and was a better producer, apparently.
oh yeah. Well, you know what? Quincy Jones had his demons as well, but
Yeah.
he had two beautiful daughters. Tupac was knocking one of them off. But Tupac, and he was a slut. This show is going to be
Tupac said that Quincy Jones wanted to.
puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quincy Jones went both ways.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a?
And man, listen, these cross contaminators, man, I'm trying to tell you, they've been around since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
And those are sluts I don't like. And I don't think you should either.
Does that happen to you when you become?
Well, in Hollywood, and listen,
entertainment business?
In Hollywood, man,
You suddenly like male booty too?
I don't know.
You become a cross-contaminator?
Yes.
Are you afraid to become successful?
No. I want to become successful, and I'm not afraid to become successful. The thing about it is, you don't have to say yeah. And this is what I'm gonna tell all the people out there why we love sluts so much, because they always said yeah.
You're obsessed with.
Oh yeah, this show's gonna go ham. They always said yes.
You're obsessed with sluts. All of a sudden.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not. Obsessed.
You were.
I was never obsessed.
See,
with them.
here's the thing, people.
I wasn't the ladies' man like you when we were younger.
What's that?
And,
That's what makes.
and I wonder actually why you love sluts so much. You used to have to pick it a living when you were younger.
Because I didn't want to work that hard.
You didn't need no sluts.
Yes, you did. Everybody did. See, here's the thing, people. See, Dover doesn't get it. When you we're gonna go back in the beginning of time here. We're gonna address this whole thing.
Okay.
The reason why I like sluts, I'm gonna talk about high school.
Yeah.
You know, girls were all goody two shoe. I was the one that was gonna give it up. I mean, and guess what? If they didn't want it at my school, they made a school that I could go travel to and go visit. But
close proximity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I went to the council, so I was in the apex of all these surrounding schools.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't like to be told no. Who did? You know, what kind of guy wants to go home and whack his meat? You know, this is a show it's on YouTube. It's for the adults.
Yeah.
Who wants to go whack your meat when you can find a tramp? Listen,
Yeah.
not just women are tramps. Guys are tramps too. The whole world is tramps. And we're going to go back to the hippies, to Jesus. He married Mary Magdalene. She was a prostitute. There's nothing wrong with it. And I want people to embrace what I'm embracing. We're not sluts anymore. No, we've grown. That's something you do when you're younger. But what I don't understand is why does everyone want to act like it's a bad thing to be a slut or to love sluts?
I don't know. It's more of a stigma on women. I think guys, when they're a slut, as you call it.
That's what they call it. Yeah.
Well, when we were younger, I don't think many guys said that you're a slut to other guys. They just thought
you're a pimp. You're a player.
Yeah.
But according to the definition of slut, you were a slut.
Banging a lot of chicks, you like, you're a man, check you out. Damn.
Right.
This dude is somebody to look up to.
Right. But if you're a chick and you're getting banged by a lot of dudes,
yeah,
you got to look down upon
right.
By the masses, not by me.
Yeah, right.
And we're going to talk about that.
You were looked at favorably by you.
Yes.
But by other women.
But here's the thing. Okay. You know, I went to college and everything. When you go to college, so you start college when you're 18, you finish when you're between 22, 23, something like that.
Right.
So you pretty much get your adulthood in college.
Okay.
And a lot of women in college, what they would do, they would experiment. They would lose their brains in college. The nicest girl that you met, and she was the nicest girl in high school.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she's swallowing jizz and she's doing everybody on the basketball team.
Okay.
She's knocking off the football team.
Right.
She's knocking off me and my dudes. Well, not me per se. No. I'm just saying that in general.
Oh, not you.
No, not me. No. Okay. But she becomes that tramp. And guess what? The beautiful thing about that is that she grows up.
There's something beautiful about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She grows up. And what happens when she grows up, Dover? She becomes somebody's wife. And not only is she somebody's wife, she's a respectable person in the community. She's respected by her children. She's respected at her job.
Yes.
But nobody knew how many back shots she took, how many times a motherfucker shot something down her throat.
And she's
and guess what? Did you not like her for that?
4-H club. And,
did you not like her for that?
what's that other club? That the teachers, in the community.
National Honor Society.
Anyway.
Did you not like her because of that? No.
I didn't know about it.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't think the women who would have engaged in that type of behavior around saying, I had 4 back shots.
They won't tell you.
And
no. See, that's what you want. They won't tell you.
It took a couple down the throat.
Yes, they never tell you.
Right. So
because women are different than men. We say we go to a party.
Yeah.
And we find us a couple and we knock 2 or 3 of them off. And guess what we do? We come back to the hood. We come back to the apartment and we talk about it. Girls don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And that like it never happened.
I never thought about it when I was
doing it.
Interested in a woman. I never thought She might have taken 4 back.
No, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay, how many guys out here, show of hands, like one night stands? How many guys like one night stands? Yeah, okay, yeah, we know you do.
Yeah.
Okay, a one night stand is the property of what? That's a slut activity.
Yeah.
She don't know you,
Right.
but she's over there legs. 9 times out of 10, she don't. They always say make you wear chains. She ain't making you wear no rubber. She wants what you want.
Yeah.
Action.
Yes.
Why do you not? You don't like that?
Yeah, you do. That's what you're.
You love sluts.
Yeah.
You see my point?
Yeah, of course. I see it.
Okay, now check this out. Now, if she serves you well and serves you swell, will you go back?
If she's available and willing, yeah.
He loves sluts too, people. Now, how many people out here
Surprise.
are willing to admit that? And here's what's going to get you. Here's what's going to get you. How many of you guys got with your old lady? And I'm not trying to sit here and denigrate your woman or anything like that, so don't come shoot me.
Yeah.
We're having a dog. How many of you guys got with your old lady and she blew your brains out the first night you met her? And you're like, damn, this is a keeper. My question to you is, how do you think she got like that?
Practice makes perfect.
That's slut activity, right or wrong?
Maybe. Yeah. Well, some guys like they don't.
If she gives you great sloppy toppy, you mean to tell me you don't think she had to practice?
I know this one guy, and this is just one guy I know that was like this, and I thought he was a weirdo. I won't mention the guy's name because I still think he's a pretty cool guy, just a weirdo. But when we were younger, and this is back when we were younger, and I've seen this guy in recent years, but I didn't bring this up. But I was thinking about it when I said it because it was so odd that he said this. But I know this guy that we all know and lived around when we were younger. And I remember one conversation took place, and we were teenagers at the time. That's why it was so weird. It was probably 3 or 4 of us standing there, and some guys were bragging about getting oral from a woman.
Right.
And this guy said, "Oh no." And we said, "What are you talking about?" He said, I won't let my woman do that. And I said, what why not? He's like, "'Cause that's not where her mouth's supposed to be." And I said, what are you, man, what's wrong with you?
Do you know women love doing that?
Yeah, this guy said, and that's what I said. I said, what if she wants to? What if it turns her on to please you in that way? And he's like, nope. He said, I'm not going to let my woman go down on me like that. And I said, dude, that's dumb. I said,
so was he married to her?
No, he was a teenager.
They were just, so he was just lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
He was in love, in other words.
Yeah, he was like, I will not let her do that. I said, what she wants to? He's like, no, I ain't going to do it, man. It's not where her mouth goes.
Well, hell's bells.
I said, so you're not going to go down on her either? He was like, nope.
What?
Yeah. He's like, there's no oral in my game.
Huh.
I said,
Well, you know what? 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen with guys.
Yeah.
See, guys we're filthy creatures.
Uh-huh.
We're the worst of worst. But like I tell people, how do we get like that?
Just born,
No,
grow up,
women allow us to be that way.
our minds develop.
Yeah, and when women allow us to,
Our hormones.
think about it. If you want to try all these freaky shit, and you're going to find someone that says yes, and guess what?
Even if you don't, you still gonna want to because
Yes, and that means. But what happens when you find the one? What happens when you find the one that does?
You're gonna be like, Yahoo!
It's the T-shirt.
What if she don't have to be a slut? You're a horny teenage boy when you grow. When you start to grow, develop, and having feelings and hormones raging, you want to do everything that you can do. If you find a girl who allows that, you're thinking this is a jackpot.
And guess what? You think that you're the first person that got to do that with her?
Somebody's got to be first.
But you think, well, when you're first, you think she's going to be willing to be like open and acceptance of that?
Some are willing to try. That's what happens.
Yeah, you're right about that. So what happened when your first time doing crazy stuff? Were you were wide open to do it, weren't you?
Let me think. Give me a minute to think here. You know, I think I started slow. I wasn't thinking about doing all kind of crazy stuff. I was just thinking about losing my virginity. Like I just need a girl who's halfway decent looking to want to have sex with me.
Okay.
And then we're just going to, I didn't even know how to kiss when I was a teenager. I was a bad kisser. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking about doing all this freaky stuff. I'm just thinking about learning how to do shit to please a woman, dude. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to be a pleaser.
I want to get, I'm more to bust a nut, man. But
So that's not about pleasing them.
But it is for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't just get in there and do my business and be
My
like,
dude said they like you, man. They said they like you on the show.
peace out, homie.
Yeah, they said they like you on the show. They said we like that guy over.
Well, good. They got great taste in entertainment.
Yeah, they got great taste or something.
Yeah. They're good dudes, man.
Oh, they're real good dudes. You'll meet them.
Um,
Well,
but that's how I get down.
okay. So okay.
Yeah.
On the flip side, it was me, and I got my first piece of action.
Mhm.
I'm like, I gotta find more. And she gave it to me again, and she did any more that I had to wait months until someone else did.
Yeah.
And then I had to wait months.
Yeah.
And I was terrible at waiting
You was terrible at waiting.
and that's why I didn't want a virgin girlfriend.
I thought you were about to say I was terrible at banging.
I might have been.
You didn't know.
I wasn't banging myself though.
You didn't care.
No,
You wanted to check.
I got the job done. I wanted that action.
Mhm.
So everybody was. I wanted the slut, man. I wanted someone who's gonna tease me, and it just grieves me. You know what I'm saying?
And let you do, what you want to do without any shame in your game.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So we can let's go back to the hippie revolution.
So you celebrated sluts.
Love them.
Because sluts is the shit. Yes, sluts.
And everyone else did too. No one just admits it. I'm an open guy. That's why I'm gonna do the show. Because I'm an open guy. And I'm gonna tell you all you hoes out there, I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, and now, of course, I can't do anything with you now. I'm not even trying to do that.
I think
That's why I can talk about this now.
I'm a single guy, but I don't. Really
Well, you don't want a hoe now at your age.
No, I don't even chase women anymore.
No, we're older now, and things are different. But I'm talking about like I said, let's take the clock back to when we were young.
I met this woman at Kroger's today.
Was she a slut?
Nah, I doubt it.
How do you know?
I don't.
Well, you want to find out?
Yeah,
We'll find out.
but I no. But she was married, but she was still giving me a lot of
Too much action.
Yeah.
To be married.
Yes.
Slut. You just answered it yourself.
I don't know.
No, you did.
Slut. She seemed pretty nice.
She was too. Well, hold on a second. You said it yourself.
Yeah.
She gave you too much action, and she's married.
It was a lot of conversation. And
Slut.
We just met
Slut.
at Kroger.
That's slut activity. I don't care what you say, though, or anyone else, but they know we love sluts, and that's slut activity.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say she
Might not be.
There was slut activity.
Because she might be watching you on TV now. She don't want to hear you say that.
Yeah.
And everybody gonna be mad at me, which I don't care. But I'm keeping it real.
That's what I love about you, man. You keep it real.
We'll talk about it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the hippie revolution.
All right.
What was the saying back then? Make love, not war.
Yeah.
Remember all the pictures women walk around with the bush hanging out, those banana titties hanging out, and all that good carrying on.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Uh-huh.
They just had a free fuck fest.
Right. Yeah.
That's what hippies did.
Mm-hmm.
Slut activity.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you didn't love him? You wouldn't love being around that?
Yeah, I suppose I would have.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Woodstock and all.
Yeah. And guess what? Some of those women have grown up to be great teachers, great mothers, great grandmothers,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And you don't even recognize them as being the slut that they were. And the men too.
Yeah.
They have grown up to be doctors, lawyers, police officers, great dads. And you don't recognize them to being the sluts that they were.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about this.
Mm-hmm. So you slutted it up when you're younger?
For me,
And everybody's what you're saying?
a lot of people did.
A lot of people?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to ask this guy who told me he would never let his woman go down on him.
And I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know.
And you know what's odd about that?
Yeah.
Sometimes people like that, they go through something in life to where molestation takes place.
Yeah.
Someone might have molested him and did that to him. I'm not saying I did.
Well, I thought maybe he was religious, and that was why he was saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked his brother. I said, you know, your brother told me that he would not let his woman go down on him. And his brother started laughing and was like, shit. And I said, so you don't feel that way? He said, hell no.
So that's what I'm saying. So what do you do? I mean, the thing about growing up is that, you know, as people, we all compartmentalize. And what that means, we think we put something in a box, away in our brain, and we don't think about it, and we overthink it. So we I mean, not overthink it, but we bury it and think over top of it. So that's the thing about what I'm talking about with people's wives, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews.
Yeah.
You don't want to think about your daughters, your sons, your wife, your parents for that matter, being freaks.
Yeah.
But guess what?
No,
They are.
they were.
Or were. I'm not saying they aren't now, but they were.
Yeah.
No one wants to think about their wife getting bent over by 5 different dudes.
Their wife?
Yeah, you don't know that.
No.
Those chicks that everybody was running through, they got married.
Oh yeah.
And nobody wants to think about that.
Some guys don't care. I've met guys who say,
You know what? You're right.
yeah. I've met guys who say, you know, I don't care. They met their wife knowing she was a slut, and they turned the hoe into a housewife.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Even though that's people say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife because they feel like if she was a hoe and then fell in love with her and tried to tame her, she's gonna end up.
She's still gonna be that hoe.
Yeah, she's gonna end up cheating on you. But that's not always true.
That's the case.
Some of them had enough.
Yeah. In college, when my college days was wild. I did a lot of crazy stuff in college, and and those women that I did know and ran across, they're nothing like that now.
Mm-hmm.
See them, and you would never know that was them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? You grow up. And that's what I'm saying, people. It's not a bad thing to embrace your sluttiness. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing to embrace being a slut.
Yeah, embrace your sluttiness.
But just know it's over with. and then you can sit back in retrospect and
You're probably gonna die tomorrow.
really? From what? Oh, never mind. He's over there talking.
Being bored. That you're not a slut anymore.
But yeah, just embrace it and be like, you know what? I had a good time. And guess what? If nobody out there loves you, I do. And not just that, everybody loves you too.
You think back on those fond memories of being a slut and be like, oh,
we could talk about a sacrilegious moment here.
It's such a great time being a slut.
Well, I bet they do think about that.
It was so fun.
Because think about it. You go from having sex once, twice a day, to once, twice a week, to once, twice a month, to once, twice a year.
Oh man. If you got something.
So how's that feel?
That's
About that. So you are sitting back thinking about that, like, damn.
no, I don't think if you're healthy that you should do that. Allow that to be the case. Because
True.
so you need some circulation and some activity in your life. And more than once or twice a year. I mean, after you've gotten into the groove, you've had partners and been married, girlfriends, different people. You shouldn't let it taper off to only a couple times a year unless you're injured or impotent.
Okay, well, what happens what do you say happens if, like, one partner wants it all the time, the other partner doesn't?
You got to figure out why that one partner doesn't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if one partner, whether it's the man or the woman,
Right.
wants it all the time, and that other partner doesn't, you got to figure out why. You got to have some patience.
Mm-hmm.
That's your chosen mate.
Right.
Especially if you're married. You chose to marry this person for more than just the fact that they are a good lay. So you got to figure out what is the problem with this man or woman, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure it out. It might be just psychological. It might be that there's something with you that they are your attitude. Sometimes something about you
That might turn them off.
yes, that's something happened.
Or your attitude, or
Yes,
something you might be doing to turn them off.
you might be being overly critical
And that,
of your wife,
and that turns her off.
and then all of a sudden she doesn't want to have sex with you anymore. You wonder why.
But that's how sensitive sexual relationships are.
Yeah.
And that's why we love sluts.
Yeah.
Because you don't gotta be that way.
I once worked for this guy, and
This is all crazy.
he told me this. And you know how some people pretty open with their relationships. He was given more information than I wanted. But he was the boss. So I acted like, oh yeah, like I'm macho asshole. And everything you're saying is so cool. But really I was thinking, God damn, shut the fuck up. Please, dude, I don't want to hear about you and your wife. But he said he was talking about having sex with his wife. What kind of boss talks about that?
Well, here's the thing.
With an employee.
Well, it's like this. Does he really love his wife, or is she a trophy wife?
He ain't with her anymore. But this is what happened.
There you go.
This is what happened. He was talking about having sex with his wife and begging her for sex and trying to have sex with her and her not being into it. And he told me, he said, he said he probably need to get him a slut.
We love him.
And he ended up getting a divorce. But before the divorce, he said, yeah, I think she's asexual.
Right.
And I said, listen, I hate to be the one to tell you this, dude. I said, but nobody's asexual. If she ain't wanting to bang you, there's a reason for it. If she's wanting to bang somebody, and maybe because she's married and is not the cheating type, she has just closed herself down.
What if she's banging someone else?
She could have been, but she didn't seem like the type. I think she just didn't want to bang him, so she decided, I'm just not banging, period.
So they end up getting divorced?
Yeah, and then she's with another dude.
Banging away.
Yeah, afterwards. But he said,
Get the tree chopped down.
yeah. But I said, I hate to tell you this, but maybe this guy was big. He gained a lot of weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was still small.
Still nice figure and everything?
Yeah. And he said, I said, maybe she just don't like a guy who's 350 pounds laying on top. I hate to say it, man.
Were they younger or?
Yeah, they were younger than us. And this was years ago when this conversation took place. I had to break it to him. She's just not interested in you anymore. You're not the same.
He couldn't pick that up.
He thought out.
So
I'm a big bad money making son of a bitch.
And
you know what I'm saying? I buy her everything. He told me this too. I buy her everything. She don't want for anything. I said that's it.
After a while
they don't get it for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's good. You just got out.
Did you give her something?
Did I? No. I would steer clear whenever she was around because whenever I talked to her, she was kind of flirtatious and I didn't want.
Yeah. Because
I'm gonna be fired quick enough.
Yeah.
As it is for running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't need this headache too. But he ended up they ended up getting a divorce and then
They had kids?
Yeah, they had a couple of kids. Somebody told me another guy who worked with us told me after I left, I quit. Yeah, they're not together anymore, and she's with some younger guy who's 6-pack abs.
Well, hell's best. That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
So he should have gotten in shape
Yeah.
and toned it down, and he might have got it.
Actually, he started dropping some pounds. He went on an Ozempic, and then he got him a MAGA chair.
She's blowing his brains out. Well, you heard that. You heard it here first, people. Go MAGA.
Yeah. Yeah, he got some hot little MAGA chair.
So, what's the dynamic?
Well,
I'm gonna ask you because we're older gentlemen. We're not older, but we're middle aged. They're early to mid 50s. So let me ask you this question. And since we're talking sluts,
yeah,
these girls nowadays, well, they're promiscuous as hell.
I have noticed
They're promiscuous as hell.
one thing. When we were younger, men, okay, and we're 50 now. So we're almost 55 or over 55. But anyway,
We're headed there.
that's not relevant. That's nothing.
Right.
when we were younger, it was kind of taboo to admit you were a slut or even
Right, that's what I'm saying.
even
You
act
act like it.
like you were. It just get into a situation with a guy that you want to hook up with, and you do it. That's what women did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in public, shame on you for even suggesting
That you were a slut.
that she's promiscuous. You're an asshole for doing so.
Yeah.
But these women today are not.
They show their promiscuity.
Yeah, they're not like that.
They're flaunting it.
Yeah.
And that's what, so, like I tell people all the time, what would it be like if we grew up today?
Right. I mean, and a lot of these guys these days,
They're not even after it.
they're not even trying to hook up with chicks. They're sitting there playing video games in their mama's basement and mad.
So that's where the younger chicks, you know what they do?
Yeah.
They come after older guys.
Yeah, that's good. That's the good part. You know what I'm saying? That you could snag you a girl in between 25 and 35.
Easy.
Yeah. You know
Right now.
Because you're a cool guy. You're a cool fucking older guy who's willing to sling dick.
Slut activity.
At the drop of a dime.
Slut activity, people.
Okay. And these girls, they don't mind. They don't care.
No, they don't. They just want attention and affection.
They don't care if you call them a slut. Like,
No, they'll tell you that.
fuck you.
And man, things I see out here, it kind of blows my wig off because it was never like this. And the way women are, it's in the food or whatever they're built now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
and I'm just sitting back like I'm glad. And people don't believe me when I say this. I'm glad I grew up when I did and not now.
Yeah,
I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah, they just these days
I lost my mind.
They're open about wanting a sugar daddy.
Yeah, and I ain't got no sugar.
They can practice.
And my kids are grown.
They can practice.
I ain't no daddy.
Sugar daddy on me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. So, what's the youngest you would date? Now she's a slut now too. She's ready to rock your world.
Well, listen, I can't really. It's hard for me to go too young. I used to be.
What's too young?
Well, when you get down in the 20s.
Oh, no way.
They got at least
at
least be 24, 25.
Are you serious?
If they're any younger than that, it's too much.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So, oh man, my stomach used to hurt. If we went out and some fine ass 24-year-old come to you, date,
I wouldn't date her. I'd probably hook up with her if she really was into me, but I would be wondering what the fuck is wrong with her. What would she be into, a fat ball?
You know why? Because that's what they do now, because these guys aren't into them.
Yeah, she got a fat ball fetish.
No, they just want to pound it. You said they want to go to pound town.
Okay, I could get you with that.
So they want to go to pound town.
All right.
So, would you date her?
You ain't got to twist my arm. I probably wouldn't date her because
there's nothing much in common except for the pound.
Yeah, right. Because they're going to be talking about Ariana Grande, and I'm talking about what's going on in the world.
Right.
They don't match.
We only match in one
They
area.
don't match. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get it.
They're going to be like,
So,
stop talking.
if I was ever to get on the market again,
Yeah.
and if I was ever to get on the market again and I started dating, the youngest she could be would be 40.
40?
40 to 45. I'm that age group.
Well,
You know, I'll be 54 in 2 days. That's the youngest is 40.
it's 40?
Yeah.
So no 39-year-olds.
Well, yeah, that's 40.
Yeah, okay. No 35-year-olds.
No, you can have kids.
I have met some 35-year-olds who didn't want kids.
Yeah, but that's scary to me. I don't. No. Stay away from
And I've had a vasectomy.
Don't tell the world.
I've mentioned it more than once. Yeah.
Well, I've never mentioned it because I never had it.
Well, I've had a vasectomy.
Right.
So any
That's
woman who doesn't want kids, you know what I'm saying? If she's not giving me anything, she's clear and free to have unprotected sex with me.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
She's clear and free to have unprotected.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This is for the kids. Don't worry about disease.
I'm only afraid of disease, not getting anybody pregnant.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know,
So-
that's part of the hook. I got a vasectomy, baby. Throw that in the wrap.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
to someone, say she's 30 to 35,
Yeah.
and she's got 2 younger kids, that would be attractive to her.
Yeah.
Don't want any more kids?
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna have anything. Don't worry about it. As long as you're not getting any herpes, everything's fine.
What in the world?
Yeah, yeah.
That's that slut activity.
Yeah.
He loves them. Everybody loves sluts. I keep trying to tell people. But here's what we got to do, people. As we get older, we got to embrace our sluttiness.
No.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because if you embrace your sluttiness, I think it teaches you to love better.
Love better?
You love better, you love freer.
Yeah. So Love of Sluts is good?
Love and sluts is good.
Okay. Go, boy.
Ricochet's called me. Hang up.
Ricochet.
Yeah. It's my dude, you meet him. He's crazy.
Man.
The thing I'm worried about the most is this cross contamination.
Oh, dang.
It's
Don't bring me down.
No, it's rampant.
Yeah.
But these young women have to deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're never gonna get to experience a slut like you or me.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm off the market. But if I was back on the market, I don't think I would. That ship done sailed.
Yeah. What would you do if you were on the market?
Well, I would live.
Mm-hmm.
I would live.
You wouldn't look for no sluts?
Of course I would.
Okay.
I mean, you have to. If you're a single guy, you have to look for them because they're looking for you.
Oh, yeah?
So it's best to be the hunter and not the hunted.
Just post my address on YouTube.
You don't want to do that.
It's sluts.
It's best to be the hunter, not the hunted. Remember that, people.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you're going to look for them. Of course, you're going to look out for everything. But me personally, I'd rather find someone close to my age that I can go have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If she's close to my age, she was a slut before, so she knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to turn you out.
And you appreciate that she was a slut?
Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't?
I really don't think about it that much.
Well, here's the thing to think about. When she's doing these things to you, and you like, you trashy little bitch.
Yeah, I don't.
How'd you get like that?
I don't think that.
And then the things that you're doing to her, don't think she's not thinking, how did he get like that?
I don't think that. Actually.
No, you're not supposed to.
No.
But you think about it later.
Well, listen,
And when you're reminiscing,
if a person, whether they're 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, after you've had some experience and you start to know what you like, some people have fetishes.
oh, there's a lot of fetishes. We all have fetishes.
So
I'm sure I have one.
They're going to want to do some dirty stuff. Now,
No, not like that.
Yeah, I don't think about why they like that or any of that.
You know what?
Except that they're
we're gonna visit this comment, this topic again when we have the ladies on the show.
Okay.
I want to hear from their perspective.
Right. Yes, about the sluttiness.
Yes, I want to hear from their perspective.
Okay. I don't question why they like this or how. I just figure, hey, they developed something a little dirty, and
it's okay.
It's
okay.
Yeah, as long as they're not. Some chicks get a little carried away, and they're asking you to smack them around and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, I'm not trying to hurt you, because I don't want to accidentally hurt you.
Yeah.
Because it get because sex is a thing of passion, and passion you can get overwhelmed with it.
And of course, I'm not into scat play or nothing crazy like that. What I'm saying? Pooping and peeing.
Oh, no way.
Some chicks like that. Some guys like it.
Oh, I never knew that's what that was called.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
shit.
You're educating me.
Oh God, that's educating me in a way that I can throw up.
And I'm not.
And that's not slut. That's just filth.
Yeah, and I'm not into that.
Hell no.
But so I never had anybody ask me to indulge.
No, never that.
Them.
No, never that.
But you hear about that type of thing.
No, you hear about it all the time, and people get into that shit.
Yeah, but
that's not. I don't think that's being a slut. That's being filthy.
Yeah,
that's being freaky.
Well, I heard this guy tell me his woman was fine, but he had to break up with her because she liked it when he farted in her face.
He did what?
He farted in her face.
And she liked it?
Yeah. He said she started after he Dutch ovened her thinking it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? The first time she was acted mad about it, and he was laughing.
Then she really liked it.
Yeah, he said she kept putting her head under covers, and he would fart under the covers, and then it wasn't funny anymore because she was
Liking it.
trying to get him to do that, and then he said she started coming in the bathroom when he was taking a dump.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that kind of carrying on.
And he was like, she's
licking dirty booty on there.
No, he said she was.
He ain't gonna tell you that, but she did.
He was saying she was trying to give him oral when he was picking it up.
What?
Yeah. She come first. He said first she'd just come in the bathroom, and he'd be like, "What are you doing? I'm taking shit." And she'd be like, "So we're boyfriend and girlfriend."
And she tried to give him head, but
what about privacy?
So she tried to give him head when he's taking a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, people.
And he said he allowed it, but he wasn't comfortable with
No, yeah. How you gonna be comfortable?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I don't think I like that. I don't like everybody going about that.
That's too nasty.
That's too nasty.
Yeah. But anyway, some people have fetishes and stuff, but I don't indulge in that. I just, but I don't question the woman if she's a little dirty.
No. That's the dirty. You know what? As a man, we you want your woman to be respectful in the streets, and when people see her, she's very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get her in that bedroom, you want her to be the freak of the week. That's just the way it goes. That's why we love sluts.
Mm-hmm.
You want her to be like that.
Yeah.
You want her to get upside down and do things to you. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much. That's what you want.
Spin on her head.
Yeah. It's been a great show today, people, and we're going to continue this when we get some females here.
Yeah.
Damn. Anything else you want to add, though, before we cut this out?
Are we at the end?
No, we got 42 minutes. We got 20 minutes left.
No.
I was going to talk about the election.
Yeah, I've been having some disagreements
With what?
people on Facebook.
Man, you know what? Here's my take on that. If you allow the outcome of this election to choose your friends, choose your enemies, and choose your way of life, you're a weak bastard. That's my line.
Yeah.
This is not the last election you're going to go through.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm surprised that some people were acting like this is so important. It's so, like there was a guy that I work with told me that his wife had never voted. Right? Never voted.
Mm-hmm.
She's 40 something, I guess, I don't know. But he said this is the first time she ever voted. And I was thinking, why is this so important? You know, this election is so important.
Because this is the first time a woman has ever ran for president. But see, here's the thing.
No, Hillary Clinton ran.
Hillary Clinton ran. But here's the thing. Well, I should say black woman, but listen. I think Kamala would have had a chance if she wasn't connected to Biden.
Maybe.
I think that whole Biden synopsis was a trash to the Democrats. I think he set the Democratic Party back.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hurt the Democrats in the long run.
Right.
And I think let's say during the primaries and all that, she said, I want to run for president. And Biden would have stepped down then.
Mm-hmm.
You think she had a better chance?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was late in the game when Biden stepped down. But it don't mean that she would have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? But she need to straighten up and be serious. You know what I'm saying? Not laughing all the time.
Well, I think she was nervous.
I know. A nervous tick, but you got to get over that if you want to be president. You know what I'm saying? You're already at a disadvantage.
I think she knew she was going to lose.
Oh, I don't know about that. She probably thought. I mean, what was she doing it for? If she thought she was going to lose.
Well, somebody's got to run.
Well,
I think she had a chance.
They had many Democrats who could run. I mean, Gretchen Whitmer. They had a guy from Pennsylvania.
Well, she should have chosen him.
The governor.
they lost Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was a major.
Swing state.
Yes, she should have took him.
Yeah.
She should have taken them on.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of defeats, you can always go back and be like, I want to, hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for her because, I said some things about her because I've done my research. I don't think she's very honest, but I felt bad for her because I'm an empathetic person. Like I felt bad for her because she didn't lose because of her.
Yeah.
She lost because of her affiliation.
Yeah. But no politician is honest.
Honest. Yeah.
Most of them, 99% of them are not honest.
I'll go say 100.
100?
I said 100.
Okay.
Because you can't tell everybody the truth. Because if this person wants this from you, and that person wants that from you, this, that, and the third, how you gonna tell everybody the truth?
Right. And plus, they like to not. Have you ever heard a politician get asked a question and just say, "Yeah," or no, that's not right.
They elaborate on the question.
Yes, they'll start out with their own answer, not the answer
that you wanted.
Yes, but their own answer. And Kamala done that more than anybody. When she was asked about the border, instead of just saying something that has nothing to do with an answer, she could have just said, "Listen, we could have done more on the border."
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You know what? I'm not the president, but if I do get elected, I will put more emphasis on the border.
Yes.
Something like that. So,
moving forward,
what do you think?
There's a lot of what do you call it? But there's a lot of phrases that they use that are cliche. That she can throw in there, but just answer some questions. You don't have to answer them all.
Right.
A lot of the stuff she could just be like, "None of your business." Obviously she's not gonna say it like that.
Right, but the thing about this is that, if you get on Facebook, you see a lot of people losing friendships, family members fighting. Is it really that serious?
Even my sister that posted on Facebook, "If you voted for Donald Trump, delete me from your friends."
I didn't see it.
I was like, "Oh my God, wow. Seriously?"
Yeah.
I don't care.
It can't be that serious.
I'm gonna tell everybody on this show. If you voted for Donald Trump, I don't care. We still
gotta live here.
We'll have the same relationship. We just won't agree.
On that.
Yes, on that.
But would you agree on sluts?
It depends on what they're saying about it.
Well, you agree with sluts.
Some of these people who are watching this show right now are sitting beside their wife thinking, "Honey, what they're saying is total bullshit." Right. That's very nonsensical. But
then she might be saying, I agree with him.
Oh,
that Terrence Crow guy is a very handsome guy.
You have had women say that you were cute. So that leads me to believe that those women are losing their mind.
Huh? Maybe they're the ones with the righteous mind.
This answers a lot of questions about some of them's mental state.
Oh my God, people.
But I'm not kicking any friendships to the curb because they voted for Donald.
Listen, we all are Americans. Now, a lot of people want to, disassociate themselves with America.
Yeah,
I get it. But as long as you live here and you pay taxes here and you work here, you're an American.
Yeah, you were born here.
You're born here. So
you ain't got nowhere to go.
And you're not going back to Africa. You're not going back to Europe.
Right.
You're not going back to Pakistan. Wherever you're from, you're not going.
Yeah, even those entertainers who say, "Well, if Donald Trump wins, I'm moving out of the country," they ain't going
nowhere. Where the fuck you gonna go?
You going on vacation?
You're not even going on vacation.
You'll be back.
Man, listen. So with that nonsense being said, next podcast will be Sunday. You can catch us on Spreaker, iHeart, YouTube. That'll be on Facebook. This one, of course, it could have been because of the slutty nature.
I think it could have been. I think we ought to introduce sluts to Facebook.
I'm gonna post the video on Facebook.
Okay.
People watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put this viewer discretion advised.
Slut time.
It's slutty. It's hey, listen.
Coming to your face.
There's nothing better.
Sluts in your face.
There's nothing better than when you're a young man and you run into 3 or 4 sluts and they tell you we love you.
They tell you we love you.
And you say I love you back.
Just have to be you?
No, not me. I'm living through somebody else.
You live vicariously?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say, when does that ever happen? I've never had it happen. So, like I said, you're the guy. You're the man of the hour.
No, man, listen, I just played basketball and I was a popular guy because I was nice.
Yeah.
And I ran into a few sluts.
Because you were nice?
Yeah, because I was nice. I didn't know they were sluts.
Okay.
But I loved them.
Yeah.
But I love people.
They introduced themselves as sluts.
No, they could have. I wish they would have. Everybody knows. I didn't want no nice girl.
You would have been magnetized, huh?
Oh, man.
By the sluts.
Next podcast, people. Listen, it'll be Sunday
at 9.
9 o'clock. We'll be at Dover's studio.
Yeah, we'll be on my sweet basement with the Cowboys.
With the cowboy bullshit. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that just really turned me off. But listen, I'm gonna post this. Listen, I'm gonna post this with a disclaimer on Facebook later. And those of you who missed it, check it out.
Yeah.
Like, share, hit the subscribe button.
There you go.
Get us going, and we'll get you going. With that being said, break them off, Dover.
We're out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.
Another great show. Another great show.
Because I think, again, everyone is entitled to opinion and everyone can see things through their own lens. And it may not, some of it could be true, some of it may not be true, but that's the lens that you see it through. So you just speaking to your truth.
That's what I like this saying. That's what we do here. You gotta come up with a lyrics, man. You take it. I see it. I see the eyes. Y'all don't know jam to rap. No, that beat's homemade. This beat, dude made it for my show.